in his style of play. We want to be tough. We want to be physical. We want to attack the line of scrimmage. He's doing a great job scheme-wise, putting us in position to make plays. We got a lot of great weapons on offense, so he's putting the guys in positions to make plays. And you can see it out there from day one, man, just the guys who are touching the ball and, getting in open space. And I think Chip's been doing a great job of just helping us get better, and it's only going to improve as we go.
Yesterday, Coach Carroll talked about the importance of having you be a leader on this team. When you're a guy that's coming in, being a newcomer to the team, only being around for a few months, how do you approach that as a player, kind of earning the respect of the guys, even though you're somebody that's proving yourself?
Yes, sir. Every day is about proving yourself, and it's about, in this league, every day you got to prove yourself, not only to your guys, but to the rest of the league and to yourself. And so for me, when you're coming to a new team, you got to set the standard, set the example, and it's through hard work, and so I wanted to make sure that my guys know that I was going to be here 100% of the time, going to put all the work in, going to maximize our resources and just really put our best foot forward. And so for me, I think leadership is a natural thing. I'm not a big, like I always say, I'm not a big talker. I just want guys to, kind of follow me through example. And I just try to push myself, push the guys, and I let the rest handle itself.
Something Pete also said yesterday, you wanted to get these younger guys really acclimated to you and your game and compliment you. What are some things that you say to like an Ashton or a Jack or a Dante to really kind of help them get acclimated to your game?
I think repetition is always going to be the thing for me. The more we can get in the classroom together and I can talk to these guys and help them see what I'm seeing, the more I can talk protections with Ashton and allow him to continue to see the game and get faster with his processing, and then just getting out on the field. Going through it out there on the field, getting all the reps that we can, getting reps after practice, just doing all the extra little things that we can do to get better and get those guys up to speed. I think they've done a great job so far, but again, we still got a long ways to go.
You talk about that with some young receivers. You got a lot of rookies that are going to play a lot. Where's the line between teaching them what's expected, but also, hey, you've got to know what's expected because you're going to be in the game.
Yeah, I think those guys are doing a great job already, and it's definitely you got to be a pro. You got to be a pro. You got to know what you're doing. You can't get on the field if you don't know what to do. And a lot of these guys, like I said, these young guys are they've come right in and they just picked it right up and just been going with us. They're slowly becoming vets, and that's what we need. We're going to count on these guys. We need those guys to make plays. We're going to uplift them, and it's our job as vets to make sure they're ready. And so I take that personal, and I want to make sure all those guys do a great job.
Earlier this summer, or even in OTAs, I think you said something to the effect of, it doesn't matter how many years it's been, there's always areas you're trying to get better. What this training camp, what are some of those points of emphasis for you where you feel like you can make them leap?
Man, I think it all starts with fundamentals for me, just being fundamentally sound, making sure that everything that Coach Olsen is coaching us to do, we're getting it done. And then for me, always completions. It's all about production. I'm always finding ways to get better, whether that's on the field or off the field. It could be leadership as well. I think Alex Guerrero has done a great job with me with just the leadership aspect and helping me continue to develop as a leader. And so every part of my game has to improve. I can't pinpoint one thing because I think that's it's kind of taken away from everything else. We work hard on this practice field, and we come out here to get better, and that's what I try to do.
What are your biggest impressions working with Ashton and Brock so far?
Great players. Ashton is a smooth, running back out of the backfield. We've seen what he can do, against contact and breaking tackles. And the thing that's, really impressing me is his ability to catch out of the backfield. He's a real natural in that aspect. And then I think Brock, man, he's an all-pro as a rookie. He's one of the better tight ends in the NFL. I can't get him the ball enough. I feel bad every time I don't throw him the ball. So, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm maximizing his ability, his talent, because that's going to help our team.
It's early, but what are your thoughts on the defense so far?
Man, ballers. Shoot. Think about all the guys we got, just the new acquisitions, along with the guys that have been on the team. We got a really, really great defense on paper, and I think those guys are going to come along really well. It's our job to push them and, attack them every day and, try and make them better, and they're going to do the same for us. So I think that, we got a really good defense, and I think, slowly but surely they're going to show that.
Pete said last year was a year of clarity for him and really valuable for him. Does he seem any different to you, or what have you seen from him? Has he learned anything?
Pete doesn't seem different at all. I'm pretty sure he's learned a lot. That's just the way that he is. He's always trying to improve, and I think, for me as, just a player, just seeing him, man, it's just great to see the energy that he continues to bring every single day. Our first team meeting was just jacked up, and, guys are, just, losing their minds in there. But, Pete, he loves it, and I think, he's only going to continue to get better as a coach because that's his mindset. That's the way he works.
Last two guys. Gino, year 13 for you. You've been around some centers throughout your career. How do you develop that chemistry with a second-year guy in Jackson Powers?
Me and we were able to just kind of, sit down.
Know him as a person. Love that guy. He's an extremely hard worker. Him and Max are like tied at the hip. Those guys work every single day. It's about repetition with us, so a lot of film work, a lot of classroom work, and he's doing a great job already. But for us, man, it's just about getting better each and every day and staying focused. How do you like Miami? I think he liked it.
Last question, guys. Last question. Pete said yesterday he already has expectations to win a lot of games, not just improve upon last year's win total, but have a winning record. Are your expectations already in line with Pete's too, already in training camp?
Yes, sir. As a great man once said, just win, baby. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to win, and again, it's about what we do every single day. Winning habits, creating a winning mentality. That's something we're doing already. So we just got to take it one day at a time, one step at a time.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, guys.
We have got two podiums up next. What was either? Thanks so much. You got the
That's why I was like,
What's up, Coach?
thank you, Matt.
A little bit during the off-season. Thoughts on him overall, his arm talent, and how the ball comes out?
He's one of the best hockey players I've played with. He's accurate, throw the ball, so far, hit every spot, move around. He brings a lot to the game of football. That's what he's playing right.
Carroll wasn't shy about saying that goals that Carroll hires that or Carroll does anywhere else. Your perspective, how it's first, how satisfying is that your coach put it out?
I feel like the confidence is contagious, honestly. You saying that out loud tends to lead it to show what you're saying. So you feel every right to go out there and say it, and then we got to back you up. We can't shoot you off the drive, and I feel like this is just like the team.
We want to be the guys who support that fully, so we're ready to do our part.
You're coming off a first 1,000-yard season. That was something you were never really worried about. But now that you got a taste of it, are you hungry for more?
If it means winning, honestly, like it was cool, but we sucked at the end of the day. So that was a great feeling to have that, but that feeling kind of came and went. But I feel like if we would have won a lot more games, then it would have been better. So the goal, honestly, is to probably get it again, but win a lot more games with it.
Is it a trip to you a little bit that you're kind of the older statesman now?
Oh, yeah.
It kind of, flipped pretty quickly there.
Oh, definitely.
That you're a veteran now and a leader on this team and a bunch of young wide receivers behind you.
Nah, definitely. It did kind of trip me out, but it's an opportunity. I feel like, I feel like I'm still young in my career, so this early to be able to be in a role of leadership and help guys get better in a way that I feel like helps them, I think that's going to be real beneficial to me, and it's going to help me get better. So I'm definitely looking forward to the opportunity.
As the leader of this offensive wide receiver room, there's those two rookies. Talk about how you're influencing them, about their listening skills.
Honestly, their question asking skills, I feel like they reach out if they need help. They say what they have issues with. They pay attention. Surprisingly, because it's a new offense for all of us, I'm asking them sometimes, like, what did he say again? Like, what happened? What's the play? And they always on it. So it's a testament to those guys. They always paying attention. They thirsty for knowledge, honestly. They work hard. They're going to be great.
Jacoby, what was the team meeting like yesterday, the first team meeting in camp with Pete? Gino told us guys were losing their mind and he was really jacked up. Can you describe it for us?
No, it was full of energy, man. Guys got up there, told their story, told why they do this, what it means to be a Raider. It was definitely a great opportunity to learn the vets, to learn Pete a little bit more. I feel like it was a good first step in the right direction, for sure.
How, on that line, how palpable is like the energy and culture that Pete Carroll is sponsoring the team? We can see it.
Yeah.
You guys feel that as well?
No, definitely. Like I said, it's contagious. Like I said, I don't know how he do it. I don't know how he find that energy, where it's coming from, but just a little burst that he has pushes us all. And you can't come in here and have less energy than him. It just don't make sense.
In Vegas this year, how much of a difference is it compared to last year in California, now being able to have your
It's great, honestly. I mean, the family, the fans, that's a big bonus. And also your resources. I feel like we have our situations, our setups. We don't feel like we're away teams, you know what I mean? Like we're home, getting better every day in front of the fans. So it's a big family vibe here now.
How big is the preseason going to be for you guys? These games to be able to start adapting Chip Kelly's ideas, the chemistry with the quarterbacks and everything that involves?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's huge. There's a lot of new around here, a lot of players, a lot of new faces, new schemes. So this preseason going to be an opportunity to show what we can do and give us some momentum to carry on, honestly. So I think we're taking every game serious, or I plan on taking every game serious for sure, and we're going to see where it goes.
You mentioned Chip's offense. Is it drastically different than what you're accustomed to, or subtly? How would you describe that?
Somewhere in the middle. It's definitely different. I wouldn't say it's drastic because football is football at the end of the day. Like, you get into your spots, but the way he gets to them is definitely different. How he likes to spread the field or condense the field. It's unique, but I enjoy a new opportunity because every time I get a new offense, it's just a little bit more I can add to my game, you know, so it's cool.
With that being said, how important was it to retain what you guys picked up in OTAs and mandatory minicamp, bringing it into today?
Nah, that was big. Like, that probably, we needed that OTAs. We went really hard at OTAs. Like, we practiced full speed, like 100% at the time, so we needed that time to really get a jump start on the season and move us in the right direction.
Any takeaways so far in the cornerback room? A lot of new faces, and Jacorian's like the main returning guy. Just thoughts on the corners early on?
I don't think that's my place to really speak on, honestly. Like, I can tell you about the receiver room right now, but I'm going to let them play that out, and whatever the chips fall, that's what it's going to be.
How was that time between mandatory minicamp and now training camp where Pete Carroll, of course, it's time that you guys rest, but he also wanted you guys to come back in the best shape that you guys have ever been?
I mean, honestly, I feel like as a pro, if a coach got to tell you to be in shape for camp, then it's probably a problem. So, I mean, I think all the guys went home and tried to get better. Well, at least it looked like it today. Everybody showed up in shape, and yesterday during the conditioning test, we were all pushing ourselves, so I'm excited.
Hey, Coach, you've been described, and I agree, as your favorite receiver's favorite receiver.
I appreciate that.
How do you plan on this season continue to help your game and earn more respect?
Honestly, I mean, the respect will come if it comes. I feel like for me personally, that leadership thing is real big, like I said, because now I am the oldest guy in the room right now. Well, second oldest, not affiliated, but I want to be somebody that help the guys get better. You know what I mean? I want our group to be the best group. Like, it ain't even about me, because if we could all collectively eat, that means we could all collectively get one-on-ones and then win on third down, win in critical situations, and everybody get paid when everybody wins. So I'm looking forward to that. Appreciate it.
And Jacob, you know, a lot of guys say they have their superpower. Like Gino says, it's his accuracy. What do you think is your superpower as a receiver? Is it the route running, the cuts, or?
I think I'm just real balanced, honestly. I feel like I don't do anything exceptionally great, but I do everything decently. So you got to kind of just play for everything, and that's hard to do as a DB, I feel like. So.
That's good. By the way, older, relatively. Still very young.
Appreciate it. So.
I know, man. I was like, I didn't mean it like that.
What was your superpower when you played? Footwork.
What do I do now? Talking. Hey, that was my skill set. Everybody doesn't play well and talk well at the same time. That's a skill set. Yeah. I know. That's what I was doing. Talking.
Hey guys, it's going to be a wait for Max. So up to you guys if you want to hang out or go back to the media workroom, whatever you want to do. But it'll be a little while. Not put a time frame on it. You know, Max has a process. So it'll be a little bit. Sure.